Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War Arc, Episode 37, Shadows Gone. This was a little bit of a slower episode than I expected, but man oh man, it went by. Like when I mean slower, I mean just the action, all the story that is coming forward. But the episode itself, it went by very quickly. We come back to the fight between Lily Barrow and Captain Shintrei. And we begin with some flashbacks to a young Shintrei when we meet his brother, his sister-in-law, and kind of go back to that time. We learn why he wears uh, the kimono on top of his own robes. When we see him, I don't know how that we seen him with the hairpins. I think we saw the hairpins before, but then they stopped. Maybe Kuba just wanted to stop drawing them. He's one of the coolest characters, just like attitude and aesthetically, like he just looks very cool. And then of course, real laid back. Adding an eye patch really helped as well, make him look cooler. But we also get the backstory of Nanao and the Issa clan and why she doesn't wield the Senpakto, which is something that I didn't really remember. Like I know all this stuff because these episodes have been actually pretty faithful to the manga, but I didn't remember all the details as to why. Mostly, it was keto-based attacks that Nana uh, Nana would use in battle, right, as opposed to a Sanpakto like everyone else. But it is because of her family and the curse of the family, and the fact that they only wield one Sanpakto that gets passed down. It's really cool mythology, really cool story that we explore. And also finding out that Nanao is like Shinsui's niece, that's really interesting. It is understandable now why uh, he's kind of, he is like a playful uncle to her. So that's really cool. There's some amazing visuals, like specifically with the fight. Whether we see them in the shadows as they're hiding from Lily Barrow to kind of take some time for their attacks. The sword when it finally comes out. I think because Lily Barrow's the only thing that kind of caught me a little off guard was Lily Barrow's new appearance. I know it's supposed to be like angels are not supposed to be like kind of how we describe them as humans. They're actually supposed to be horrifying creatures in some mythology. So I think that's kind of what Kubo was going for, right? The look of this angel, this the angel that is closest to God. Um, because that's really I feel like the Quincy, that's kind of their aesthetic, right? They have the wings, they have the white outfits, but once they reveal their true look, so that's really interesting. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lily Barrow's look after he transforms when his head comes off. Um, but his attacks look really cool. That the trumpet from God, whatever, I don't remember if exactly it's called that, but man, it looked cool. But the way that the sword works, and obviously there's this whole. You could comment a lot on like how Kubo has always the pairs of the right part of the mythology to take care of the right enemy, but I feel like that's the fun part about Bleach. Like, yeah, there are little smart ways that Kubo has been setting things up, and Nanao was probably the only one that could have stopped Lily Barrow just because of his powers, right? So I don't mind it. I think it's something that has happened all throughout Bleach. So it's part of it. Like it's just kind of matter of fact. I kind of expect like Mayuri is the smartest one. He's the only one that can stop Pernita probably. So of course they fight. Um, so yeah, it's really fun. I really like it. I really love when the attack goes by. There's some amazing visuals of the attack being reflected back because the sword, it's supposed to reflect the powers of God. It's got little mirrors in it. They really build it up right in the flashbacks. I love seeing the flashback of how Shinsui kind of had a better relationship with his brother after he got married. So that's always fun. It's cool to see them as young, and then it also adds so many layers as to Nanao's mom was executed. So it explains so much why some of the captains were opposed when Rukia was to be executed. Right? It kind of goes back all the way back to the beginning. So like, yeah, really cool. Like this long term storytelling by Kubo is so much fun. And it's really rewarding to longtime fans of the anime. And I think if you're a new fan that are kind of jumping in on this first for whatever reason, you have so much cool stuff to go back to that is being referenced here. So yeah, really cool visuals, great animation. Um, we are obviously teased that the next episode will be the fight between Boss B and Hashra. With the name of the episode will be Friend, which is titled after the 70th volume of the manga. So yeah, very exciting stuff. We don't have many episodes left. I think maybe 2 or 3, maybe this week, and then the week after Christmas. So yeah, I don't think there's Bleach after 2024 for a while. So better enjoy it. I can't wait to rewatch this in English. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you've been enjoying these episodes, let me know what you thought about this one down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.